Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gaze Agenda Live. We got Johnny Cage in the chat. What's up, my man? Good to see you. It's here nice and early. Blanca's here as well. Good to see you, too. I knew Pale Rider was going to roll in here. How's it going, my man? You don't have to behave, by the way. Go nuts. Go nuts. Sugar Chris is in the house. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Fatal J is in the chat, but he's also here. We got some awesome guests tonight. Yodim Darkstar is here. How's it going, my friend? But yeah, let me start introducing the folks we have with us. Got Miriam in the house. How's it going, Miriam?
What up, what up? Usual Monday evening for me because I'm far away in the future.
Yes. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it is the future for you.
Yeah.
Like way in the future. Not that far, but far enough. Not like Australian future, but just...
Yeah, and your lucky numbers today are somewhere between 7 and 100. Just so you know.
Oh, sweet. I'll see what I can do with that. We got Scott Payne with us, creator of Chaotic Flux. How's it going, Scott?
Great. How are you guys?
Pretty good, man.
Good to be here.
How are things? I know you just went into demand.
It feels amazing.
Yeah. I was glad to see you get over that point. Looks like something might have happened to Fatal. I'm not sure. Fatal, you there, man? Good.
Ooh.
Okay, you got red gaze and you got black gaze.
Yeah.
On the same channel.
Yeah. And you have green gaze over here.
Oh, no, that's not a gaze.
Okay, whatever. Then
Oh, come on. Walton isn't on this stream.
Damn it. But we have something. But we have Chris here,
We do have Chris here. And in honor of Chris, I think, we should play something special. What do you think?
Do it. Oh, yeah. That red dress.
You down, buddy.
Fatal, you want the back or the front? You decide.
Oh,
both,
wow.
Both look amazing. Both look amazing.
See that, Chris? I told you. You're a hot number. No, it's okay, man. We'll try not to overdo it this time, okay? Writer says, Chris, how's that butt feeling? Oh. Okay, so anyway, we got some awesome comics to discuss here today. As we were saying, Scott is in demand with Chaotic Flux.
Congratulations.
And, yeah, man. Made it over that goal. And here we are, man. This is number 3. So you want to just kind of give everybody a little bit of a background on what this world's all about and how we got to this point?
Okay. Chaotic Flux centers on a team called the Crimson Flame who unite in the future to rid the world of these mutant abominations that are taking over called Dread Fiends. The Dread Fiends are basically a genetically engineered life form made by humanity as a life force. A food source. And they've taken different life forms and spliced them together to create a sustainable food source in this dark future timeline where resources are very scarce due to cataclysmic environmental events that have happened and are happening going on in the storyline as well, but also lots of wars that have been fighting over still useful land and resources. So they created these life forms as something that can sustain itself, as well as reproduce very rapidly and provide a food source for humanity. But they start to mutate on their own and turn against humanity. They actually start out as very docile, very easy to control. They're kind of like these little blue cutesy things is the way you'll see later in the series, but they start to mutate and develop an insatiable appetite for flesh. So they start to turn against humanity and feed on anything that gets in their path, with particular people.
Oh yeah, you always got to look out for those cute things, right? Always the cute things that get you. They suck you in,
right?
And then they eat your face all the time. Happens with pets, happens with women, happens with children. There's no escaping it.
If there's anything that's taught, especially 80s movies, you see something cute, chances are it's going to turn around and bite your face off.
Yeah.
Right?
And then no matter how much I'm trying to remember, I had a hamster and it never tried to eat my face.
There you go, Fatal. Chris says Fatal J guy is new to me, but he has
Deadly
good
hamsters.
taste. It's a good
Yeah,
first
man.
impression.
Hey, the front and the back was amazing. I love it.
Tell you what, Scott, let's play your trailer quick,
Okay, let's rock and
and
roll.
then we'll get into it.
The mega sci-fi saga Chaotic Flux continues issue number 3, Relentless. Drawn and colored by Brian Milano and Brian McKnight. Written by Scott Payne and lettered by Janelle Brewer. Relentless jumps right in from where we left off. The Thar must give it her all like you've never seen before to become this titan of humanity. But what could prove to be a bigger problem for our young heroine is Lieutenant Bled. As he waits for the right moment to capture the Thar, for his twisted cyborg overlord, Thrax's Prime. Sword, Strike, and Zathar unite for the first time in the gaming super team, the Crimson Flame. Plus, a bloody showdown in Laterus. All this and more packed in 30 pages of relentless sci-fi action and suspense. Don't miss out on Cat Flux number 3, Relentless.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I love making that trailer. I was channeling my inner Red Gaze when I was making that trailer.
I was
So
thinking
I'd
that
say
with
he's
the,
probably
with the,
yeah. I would say Red's
death
probably the arguably the king of CG trailers right now.
Yes, he
Thank
is.
you. Thank you.
Like
It's
I
just
seriously,
Always
I begged
producing great
him.
trailers.
I was like, "Sir, whatever you need." I was like I was on crack or something. I was like, "Red Gaze, I need one of those trailers, sir. I need."
So I suppose this Zatara lady is she supposed to be some kind of dish?
is a dish. Who's a dish?
Yeah, like this lady that's there with the red hair. Her name is Zatara, right?
Oh, yeah, she looks
Zatara,
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
Okay,
looks
and
cool.
is she supposed to become a food or dish or breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever?
Well, you know, I mean, any time of the day, really, you can go ahead and chow down, right?
Exactly.
Hey man, that's a dope cover. That's the first
Thanks.
cover.
No, this is the third one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the issue 3 cover. But yeah, you can get all 3 issues in the campaign. So anybody missed out on the last 2, that's no problem. There's 3 packages now where you can get all 3, either all 3 digital or all 3 physical, either signed or unsigned. And then you can also add on issue 1 and 2 as well to any of the physical tiers. Actually, the digital one too. So if you wanted to get, like, say you missed issue, let's say you missed issue 1, but you got issue 2 last time. That's right. You can add issue 1 to your digital issue 3, or however you want to do it. I gave a lot of flexibility and options for this campaign.
Cool, man.
I was trying not to leave anyone out who wanted to do however they wanted to do their thing when on orders and stuff.
Right. Why don't can you give us a little bit of background on the characters on the cover?
Okay, so Zathara is the girl that Namira was talking about. She's an alien hybrid. You see there on the left bottom corner of the cover. She's able to form these crystal-like structures at will, and she'll form all kinds of different things as you'll see in the series. But she primarily uses it to make different types of weaponry for either herself or her teammates. You'll see her use it a lot to make, like, kind of sword blades on her arms, or like big battle axes or throwing daggers, whatever she feels the need to, whatever situation she's in, whatever kind of weapon she wants to create. She'll also use it to make shielding sometimes, to block, like, laser fire and stuff like that. And she's what you would call a lone wolf type character for the most part. She's doesn't really trust people that much because most people in her life have treated her badly or try to take advantage of her, use her for some devious purpose or what have you. So she has problems trusting people and getting along with people for the most part. And in the storyline, she has to learn how to work with the rest of the members of the team of the Crimson Flame in order to survive, and she'll find that out pretty early on in the story. Well, she doesn't. You'll see in issue 3 she starts to learn that, but we get more of that later on as the series goes on. You'll see. I'm actually planning the series to be pretty long, somewhere around maybe as many as 50 issues. I'm not sure yet. I'm still building things, but I would say I've been saying lately that it's probably as many as 50 issues. But getting back to Zathara, issue 1 also gets into actually I should say all 3 the first 3 issues, gets in a little bit into her past, where she was housed in a military facility called Lateralis, and in this military facility, they were protecting the children from devious forces, particularly the Order of the Purging Hand, which is an organization that believes that anything not of this earth should be wiped out. So they've been hunting her kind down for quite a while. And in these 3 issues, it gets into that story arc, her origin story, if you will, how she survived that situation and really started to learn how to become a warrior, how to use her abilities to survive. And the big robot next to her, that is Strife. He's a big transforming AI mecha.
He looked cool.
He's able to self-engineer. Thanks, man. He's able to self-engineer. So any material that, any kind of mechanical material, wiring, that sort of thing, any kind of like stuff you can make ammo out of, he can make it himself, and make all kinds of different types of weaponry. He can also transform into different things. He'll turn into a ship mode to transport the team around in. He'll turn into like this kind of crab called bombardment mode. It's like a robot, a tank type crab mode that he'll turn into with all kinds of weaponry all over his back. So you'll see him turn all kinds of cool stuff as the series goes on as well. He's like a big backup unit for the team, very support type unit. And then there's Strife. He is Strife. Soren, who is the guy standing behind him with the rifle there. He is an exosuit pilot, and he becomes the leader of the Crimson Flame eventually. He's very much a strategic type, has a very strategic type mind. He's actually kind of like a born leader. He, although he's reluctant at first, but he kind of, realizes he's actually good at it, and he becomes the leader of the Crimson Flame. But his exosuit that he fights in is called the Reaper, and it's all kinds of great weaponry. It's down further on the page, but we can scroll down later and get there. And then the guy that looks like a crazy half-dead cyborg there, that is Lieutenant Vladik. He's the right-hand man of Thraxus Prime, who is the current leader of the Order of the Purging Hand. Thraxus Prime, due in an accident that left him nearly dead, the organization at the time was developing this kind of nanotech, and they decided to use him as an experiment to turn the fact that he was almost dead. They turned him into a cyborg through the nanotech, and as a kind of super weapon for them. But he starts to learn how to utilize the nanotech and control it to where he can infect others and turn them into cyborgs as well. And he uses this new power to take over the Order of the Purging Hand and become the new leader. And he infects all of his soldiers, believing that it would make them a stronger unit by turning them to cyborgs as well. So in a sense, he's like a cyborg slave to his master, Thraxus Prime. And you'll see that particularly in this issue, that dynamic between him and Thraxus Prime, how brutal Prime is actually towards his men. And then that big blue guy in the background there, that is what I've been calling the Super Dread Fiend. At the end of issue 2, the Dread Fiend that Zatara was in that issue, she's trying to stop a Dread Fiend from turning an innocent family into its next meal. And through that battle, the Dread Fiend mutates and turns to a bigger, more powerful version. And that's what we see in this issue. That's what you're seeing right there in the background. And she has to face this new gigantic Super Dread Fiend in the first act of this issue.
That sounds problematic.
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yeah, that's a pretty badass battle. Uh-huh.
That green dude, I forgot the name because, and English is not my first language, so it kind of slipped.
Mm-hmm.
But
Stripe.
the green, Stripe. Okay. Can he turn into a motorcycle?
I haven't thought about that, but that might be a good, I had this idea later in the storyline because he's going to be able to make things for the team as well. And I do have a part in a coming issue where he will make these kind of hover bikes for the teammates.
That's what I was thinking was hover bikes.
Yeah.
So
And,
she can basically ride him.
Explore, huh?
So she can basically ride him.
She can ride her robot.
Was this all a setup for that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
We got Subhuman in the house. Good to see you, my man. How's it
What's
going?
up, Subhuman? Happy belated birthday, sir.
Oh, I didn't know that. Happy belated birthday, my man.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Lola's here as well. Good to see you, Lola.
Lola.
What's up? I know everybody's probably looking what avatar is going on there today. Poly Patriots with us. Greek mythology. I love my blue Twilight women. And
that's all
what
he
about
talk
the
about
peanuts?
is blue Twilight women. Somebody please give him a prostitute, paint her blue, and make that man happy.
You'd be surprised what this guy remembers. He retains all information from every stream. Fatal, I'm telling you. Yeah. You reference a stream from like 3 years ago. He's got it. He knows exactly what you're talking about.
When I look at my comments, it's only 2 things that come from him on my videos: blue Twilight women and Deathstroke movie. That's all he say.
Oh, Deathstroke's new, actually. I haven't heard that one. That's amazing.
I'm telling you, every time he in my comment section, he want a Deathstroke movie.
Give it a few. Give it a few. It's gonna come.
I could be talking about baby robots or something. He was like, but I'm still waiting on that Deathstroke movie.
Here's what we get in our chat from Apollo Patriot. It's all about Vinny twerking and spaghetti. Oliver's in the house. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Drive. You gotta get Chris. I was gonna say that's gonna be the next drive. You gotta get Chris in the red dress, and you gotta get Vinny to twerk and spaghetti now.
Oh yeah. They've been trying to get Vinny in that spaghetti for a long time. I don't think it's happening.
Oh wow.
Subhuman, I'm sorry. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, sir.
Today, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Awesome, brother.
Live long and prosper.
We also get Walmart
strip clubs.
I think you chose the wrong type of pasta. That's the whole problem.
You think so? You think you'd like linguine is more his style?
Yeah, definitely.
Fettuccine.
Man, I love this art, man. This is like 90s art right here.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the vibe I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love 90s comics and big explosive action and suspense and
Because now comics are so freaking boring. You know what I mean?
Your covers are?
Yeah, you look at this right here, man. You don't see that in comic books no more. Just just high speed action. It looks great, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, well, you don't get this kind of action inside the Starbucks, so it's kind of hard for them to fit it in there.
We have a crucial question in the chat from Sugar Chris.
Yes. Can Zathara make a red crystal dress? Asking for Pale Rider.
Yes.
And Chris, you know what's going to happen. Stop fighting it. Just stop fighting it. Go with
You
it.
asked the question. There's a possibility that Pale Rider is going to paint that picture even today.
Yeah, very possibly today. Yeah, Pale Rider's been on a painting streak lately. Hey, Culture's in the house. Good to see you, man. This happy birthday to Subhuman.
What up, Culture Casino?
Hey, man.
Heck yeah. Pale Rider says, Chris, there's hidden cams that say you have at least 3 red dresses. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
It's possible. Lola, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She says, congratulations on getting funded, Scott, and happy birthday, Subhuman. Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, man. What are you doing for your birthday today, man? I want to know. You can't just be hanging out in streams. You got to be trucking around the country somewhere, right?
Yeah, somewhere.
Maybe he's going from stream to stream, and with each stream he's getting a shot. So
that'd be interesting.
Like a tour de stream.
But if you're going to do that, you should actually get on the streams and to be taking those shots,
Well, Subhuman is the most richest man on YouTube, so.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, the way they do throws money at YouTube is just amazing, man. Subhuman is the richest man on planet Earth right now.
He's just appreciative.
Look at his avatar. You see his money behind his head. It's there for a
reason. Is that money? Is that what that is?
That's money.
Yeah,
that's
money.
Yeah, sure, it's money. I thought it's forest.
Raining down around them.
Yeah.
People just throw money at him.
Chris says Power Rider's been doing great with his paintings. Don't ruin it by trying to get him to do red dress stuff. Well, come on. It's at least in the works, if not already done and hiding somewhere.
It's his passion. See, the red dress is coming.
Can he just paint himself in a red dress and say, here you go, guys.
Culture, thank you so much for the $5, my man. He says, I hear the sexy voices of Katie and Fatal. It's awesome. I love the fact that we all bring all these great books to the people. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that. And you're a big part of that. You're becoming a big part of that culture, and we appreciate you, man.
He got me over here blushing saying my voice is sexy.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
That couch, people. That couch.
Culture Casino. How are you doing today, sir? And look at this wonderful couch behind me.
I can already see
message
Culture brushing his hair. You know.
Oh yeah, you know he is, and that's okay. Man knows how to take care of his hair. That's a good thing. So yeah, man. In book 3, what are we getting in book 3? Like we led up to this point. We got the mega or the super dread fiend hacking shit up. Where do we go from here?
Well, let me elaborate a little more on this battle. So there's some fun elements here I was playing with. Like, for instance, there was you see Zathara in the yellow. That's the Dread Fiend looking at her. That's how he sees. And I designed this battle as a kind of like a boss battle in some video games where like you're fighting the giant monster and or whatever giant robot or whatever it may be. A lot of times you're on them and they're like the level you're fighting on. So I thought that'd be pretty cool with this battle here. So you can see Zathara's on the back of it there and dealing with all of its tentacles and stuff. And so I worked those elements into it, and I thought it turned out really, really fun. I thought. But after the first act, then it gets into Lieutenant Vladik is taking advantage of a situation with Zathara and trying to capture her for Thrax's Prime. So you get through that, you get a good idea of Vladik's technology or their organization's technology. Like you'll see his ship, you'll see some of his weaponry. You also get more what he's capable of, and see more of his determination to please his master. And
this is dope right here. The way you did
that. Yeah, that's you. Like she's really acrobatic. So yeah, I really wanted to show that a lot in this issue, more than we've seen already. She's able to do like really crazy flips and stuff.
I like that 4th panel. Like she's doing a backflip. Yeah.
Yeah, I really think the previous page, the one that Red already scrolled from. Okay, can you come back a little bit? Yeah, I really like the panel setup in this one. It's it looks very simple, and yet it's very charming. Like you have that little panel, big panel, little panel, big panel, little big, and it's cool. It's throughout the whole page, and it has something,
Yeah, it's got a nice flow to it.
And it's amazing, man, when you doing a comic and you doing an action scene, because you feel like a director.
Yeah, definitely.
Scott, you get that feeling like you feel like a director?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a movie director or TV show director. Yeah, I want to make all this. Especially like you described like the angles, or like the the mood, the lighting, and all that stuff. And like you said, action too, for sure. Like how the swing, where it's coming from, when the character swinging, or the blood splattering, or whatever have you. But yeah, definitely like a movie director. It feels awesome. I highly recommend anyone that ever wants to try it. Start writing some scripts and
absolutely. Faux show. Paulo Patriot says, "We're gays. We need to help Vinny Art hit 1K on YouTube." Yeah, man, we're trying, brother. We're trying. That's something I would definitely like to see. I think he's in the 700s.
Like, share, retweet, people.
Yeah, he's not super far away.
That's cool.
Power Writer says, Fatal J, you do have a sexy voice, and that couch looks comfy.
But you know what? Feast your eyes on it. Don't feast your eyes on it for too long, because this bad boy is going to get an upgrade. You might see some cybernetic stuff going on. It's going to look different in the next week.
Gonna hand you a drink during a stream.
Hey,
Mogwai in the house. What's up, my man? Thanks for stopping in. Power Writer says, "Oh, so you want to go straight to red panties?" Oh, he's talking to Chris. I didn't think you were that frisky, but okay. Yeah, it sounds about right. Blanca, also has a project coming out here shortly. Can't wait to see that. And I think we're caught up. So yeah, man, check out Chaotic Flux number 3, and you can get all caught up if you want to as well. We got books 1 and 2 available on this also. Scott, I'm not cutting you off, brother. You feel free. You got all the time in the world, man.
I was gonna say too. So when you get that's you. So in the middle, you'll get some more of Strife and Sword in this issue. You get the where all three of them first meet and kind of start the beginning steps of forming the Crimson Flame, the team. And you'll get to see both Sword and Strife use some of their abilities for the first time in the series. We get an introduction of them in the first issue at the very beginning, but they didn't really do much action stuff. It was more like they're going into a battle, and then it cuts off. And in the third act in the issue 3, it's a bloody, drug out, like let's say brutal, primitive type battle that happens between young Zasara, and this group of Order Purging hand soldiers that she has to take out, that are determined to capture her and kill anyone with her. So that's a really interesting, I should say, arc that happens in the third act. It's really crazy. I got the page 25 today actually, and like the action in that third act is insane. I feel pretty like amazing that I actually wrote all that. I'm like, well, I'm blowing myself away. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is you're in for something really, really awesome here. Lots of great action, lots of great suspense. If you're into the X-Men, the Avengers, battle chasers, Resident Evil type monsters, and big transforming mechas like the Transformers, you're totally gonna love Chaotic Flux. It's so much fun designing the series. These are all things that I love, and I want to incorporate them onto this one big grand adventure. And I'm so excited that issue 3 is funded now, and gonna start getting issue 4 going. Well, of course, fulfillment's coming. That too, if you for those who have backed the book already and who may be back in the future, you won't have long to wait to get your books. We're looking at late May to start shipping out. It might be early June. It might be early June, but late May is looking really, really good.
Man, this book look good, man. I got to get it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and those prices are really awesome, to be honest. You have really good prices on those, so.
Yeah, I tried really hard to like get pretty good price points this time.
So
especially
this
with
is
the
your
packages.
third book. This is your
Mhm.
third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I can tell the level of experience.
Thanks, man.
And all your covers look good, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have such a good artist too on this project.
Yeah,
they're always impressing me.
like if I was walking in the comic book store, I would definitely pick that up.
Awesome.
That's an eye grabber, attention grabber.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Digicun's in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you.
What's up?
Yes, Scott. But I really enjoy how you took a lot of different elements, like a lot of different like sci-fi and even some fantastical elements, and just kind of mixed them all in one. Like you got a character for everybody, and that's one thing I really like about this series. You can't go wrong
with sci-fi mixing with fantasy and all that,
right?
Not at all. Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you that.
Right. Yeah, stepped aside.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Now that's the blue character, the girl when she was younger.
Yeah,
that you was talking about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's them inside the military facility. Okay. And that on the left.
Man, she was cold when she was young.
Yeah. Well, she kind of had to. Like, she's thrown into this whole thing, and so I won't spoil anything. But in issue 1, there's so that character on the right there, the blonde lady. That's Dr. Mullen, and she developed a device that it's kind of like in the Matrix. You put it on someone's head.
Oh, do we have a freeze?
Into someone's mind.
Oh, I thought I froze.
I thought I did too.
It's like cutting corners. It's like cutting corners for like learning things, if you will. So she puts it on Zasara in issue 1, and it teaches her combat, fighting and all these things, like different fighting styles and stuff.
From basically what I gather from this character right here, she just pretty much a living weapon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what pretty much I've designed her as. She's a rogue type character too, so she's, like I said, she's very agile, very quick, and able to make all these kinds of different blades and things to fight with. And yeah, like you said, she's a living weapon. And when we were looking at that page up further where she does that flip, and she's got her arms and her legs turned into blades. There you go, living weapon, right? So I've designed her that way to where she'll do that sometimes, where she'll just turn her arms and her legs into blades, and then do these like kick spins, and like anything in her path just gets fucked up.
You know what girls gotta do? What a girl's gotta do.
Girls gotta do what girls gotta do. That's right.
Sometimes a girl's gotta fuck shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says it's a good book. I really enjoyed the first one. I need to get the metallic ones, like I did the other 2 campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Big fan of mine.
I like the second one, yeah.
Pat Ryder says, so the important question, what is the stretch goal for Red Dress Chris trading card? He said he'll draw it for free.
That's awesome.
I think you should take it. I think you should take it. Like, Bill Ryder's art is worth it.
Yeah, Katie jumped on this Red Dress Chris thing like nothing else.
I would totally do that. Either me or Fado put on our campaign or Red.
Yeah, I think we're all about it.
Sure,
you know,
for sure.
Or do like 3 different ones, you know, and put one in each in all 3 campaigns. Be a united effort to get the red dress of Chris and the red dress out there.
Chris is just a sexy man.
Mm-hmm. I'll say.
Yeah, guys. So check out Chaotic Flux if you have not yet done so already. Yeah, Scott's a great guy, great creator. He's been around for some time. He's been putting out quality stuff, and definitely someone you should support. So yeah, it's in demand now, but it's going to be. How long do you plan on keeping this in demand, or do you not really know yet?
Well, the way I did the last one, or issue 2, was so after when I started shipping things out to make things easier on a lot on our end, was I made everything except for the regular version of the book and the PDF campaign exclusives, and also a limited run on those. So when we started shipping things out, or I should say when I started ordering things to get made to ship out, that's when I cut off orders on those things. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to cut off so the hat, the mask, the t-shirts, the metallic stuff, the trading cards, the art prints, all that will be.
Sound like everything but the book.
Yeah, everything but the book and the PDF. Yeah. They'll still be up for months and months until at least the next campaign gets going.
Because that sounds like it'll be less of a headache if you.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, it's just really hard to like constantly order,
keep track of everything.
Yeah, and keep track of everything. Yeah, so I would say basically, so when the book is done, and which I guess you said it should be the end of May, then that's when we're gonna ship it off and get it printed. But also everything else is gonna get made, and that's the deadline for all the stuff except for the regular edition and the PDF.
I really dig the font that you use for the title.
Thank you.
I'm pretty into kind of minimalistic stuff, so I really like how the T connects with you. You know, and that's the title. So
yeah, a friend of mine, Anne, what's Anne's last name? Hutchinson. Anne Hutchinson. She designed it for me. She's a graphic designer, and she put that together for me a few years ago. And like you said, I think it turned out great.
That's awesome.
It's cool too, because like if you zoom in, I mean, it's hard to you probably can't do it there, but there's like we're like motherboard detailing on it, like wiring and stuff. If you zoom in on the logo, it's a lot. She added that in. I thought that was great, like a nice little touch. Yeah, you can see it more like there. Yeah, it's still like hard to see, but
right, a little bit. Yeah.
But if you go to the campaign page, you can see it really good.
Hey man, I'm digging your company in the background too.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Now that's all your comics and your
well, yeah, that's my brand that I'm gonna have everything under. Or so far we got Chaotic Flux with 3 issues, and I got some other projects I'm starting to flesh out. The next one I think might be coming this year. I'm going to try to get it out this year, if not next year. I still got to write a script for it, but yeah, it's going to be more like a manga type style.
Yes, sir. But Red Gage, I like manga.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Me too. Big fan of manga and anime, and I mean, there's manga and anime influences in the Chaotic Flux, but this is going to be more on that, that direction.
Yes, sir.
Cool, man. Yeah, everybody flock on over. Check it out. The link's in the description below.
I'm definitely going to back the book. I'm definitely going to back it.
Thanks, buddy.
Heck yes. And if any mods would like to post these links, I'd appreciate it very much.
Definitely.
Yeah, Simon in the chat. What's up, my man?
Sam.
Good to see you, brother.
Sam's so cool.
You got here just in time for the Johnny Cage, Pale Rider, Chris dress conversation. Oh wait, that's going to be the entire stream. So never mind. You're always in time.
You should set a timer like every 5 or 10 minutes. You got to talk about it a little bit.
I almost call it like a husband-wife bickering.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And Johnny Cage is their little kid.
Speaking of bickering, Jay, or do you prefer Fatal, right? That's to not get confused with Drunk.
No,
either
one, man. Either one.
Fatal J.
We got the Ninja Blast here. You want me to start with the trailer, or are you ready to get going?
Yeah, let's roll that beautiful beam footage right there.
Let's do it.
You just learned that your ninjutsu sensei is hiding a murderous secret from you. What would you do? Enter Ninja Blast, the 32-page Ninja Revenge manga-style comic book. Once Ninja Blast lands in your hands, you will understand the awesome, spectacular, page-by-page comic book goodness still exists. All professional comic book readers and collectors like yourself deserve an incredible comic book experience with action-packed art, a dynamic, well-written story without millions of speech bubbles on one page. The Ninja Blast story consists of the young Shadow Blast Ninja Ace, who gets caught up in a family feud between his sensei and his sensei brother, General Ganto of Neo Tokyo. This feud would drag Ace into a secret of his past that he wasn't never prepared for. Ninja Blast is created by me, Fatal J, and your first ninja mission assignment is to become a backer of Ninja Blast today on Indiegogo. On Indiegogo.
Damn.
Look at that picture.
That was a badass trailer.
Oh man.
All the part 2 where he's like
Indiegogo.
All the part 2 where you're like,
yeah,
you deserve huh?
I'm looking at that picture of me when I did the trailer reaction. You see it right there?
Right.
What was you saying, Scott?
All of the part where you say you deserve a comic without word bubbles all over the pages.
Yeah, because you know what, Scott? This was my whole thing with the comic that I made. Mm-hmm. Who wants to read a novel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about reading a novel when it comes to a comic book.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That shit
if I want to read a novel, and shout out to Red Gate Sunsworn, I'm gonna read a novel. But when it comes to a comic book, I don't want to read a novel. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why we have manga. Manga is more about pictures, more about scenes, less about words.
You're right. That's why I did that. And
in boring panels like that there where they barely even change the art.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, it's so disrespectful.
Just different facial expressions.
to me, it's so disrespectful to the artist to do that right there. That's very disrespectful to the artist.
Yeah, I mean there are some rules when it comes to placing the bubbles. You should probably when you lay out all the panels and all the pictures, you should definitely keep in mind where you want to place the bubble. For example, when I draw the thumbnails for any comic I make, I make sure that I put the bubbles into the thumbnails, already, so I know that those words won't mess up any beautiful art that is there. So
yeah, man. And so, I just realized I completely forgot to unmute myself, but yeah. And speaking of being disrespectful to artists, I had Vinny in the back for a while now. What's up, Vinny?
What's up, Vinny?
How we doing?
Excellent.
We already figured out your problem, Vinny. We already know you don't want to twerk in spaghetti, so we decided that you maybe want to twerk in macaroni.
It started already. Huh? Well, it was Apollo. It was Apollo. He came in here and opened the can.
I don't bought so many. I don't bought so many books of lately. Vinny, did I buy your book? Did I buy your book?
Shadow the Kraken, yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure because I'm making my rounds. Because
we were on a stream together. I backed you. You backed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
got a little something worked out on the side, huh?
Well, it's fun. It's fun though, because the comics that's on Indiegogo are way better than the mainstream stuff.
Oh yeah, man, totally.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yep. Way better.
Yeah, dude, you've been so supportive from the beginning. That's when I saw your project too, and I'm like, oh, this looks fucking great. It's way better than a lot of other people that are out there, you know.
And know, Vinny, long time ago, like I say about 2 or 3 years, me and you had a long conversation on, and I don't know if I should say this person's name, but we was on his stream. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that when we were talking about image comments and all that type of stuff? I was talking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say.
It was Image Comics. We'll leave it there.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So anything that you come out with, man, I'm gonna back it, man.
Oh, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, man. And and I got a lot of books.
Yeah. But yeah, let me talk about my book real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about some
Ninja
Blast.
Get in it.
Ninja Blast, man. This is a project that's been in my head for 10 years. Probably longer than that, because this main character right here, his name is Ace. I've been drawing him since I was like 7, 8 years old. Even though he didn't even have a name, I was still drawing him. I would be like at my parents' church, and I would be bored to death, and I would just start drawing ninjas. And I want to take people back to a time when they had fun with the action and the story and comic books before the political SJW crap was put into these books. I just want to give people great art, great story. That's my whole mission. I want to take people back to the 90s with manga, when it stuff like Akira, Dragon Ball Z, all this right here. I'm trying to ball it up into one project.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. Now, don't get me wrong. This is still an original thing, but I'm trying to bring back the nostalgia feeling when you read this book.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, a lot of it has to do with nostalgia, and it's not. I wouldn't even call it nostalgia, right? Because it's just wanting decent entertainment, right? There's, I mean, yeah, we get nostalgic about a lot of things.
I guess you could say that decent entertainment is nostalgia now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a memory. It's a memory, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't be. Like, we need the new IPs. We need, we can't just keep recycling the same shit either, right? Because I mean, we enjoy these characters, but damn, they've run their course. Like, we need new characters. We need new worlds.
Think about this. Yeah. Think about this. I love Superman. I love Batman. I love Spider-Man. But how long can you tell this story?
Or how many times?
Forever.
How long can you tell this story? Like, I literally, people, when they talk about a Batman movie, they'll say, oh, I'm sick of an origin story. That's because you have to do that with this character every single time. You have to recycle it, because it's no more new stories with these characters. How many times he's gonna fight the Joker? He's gonna fight the Joker for another 1,000,000 years.
And the Joker's gonna laugh some more.
Who out there can come out with the original stories for Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man, and all those dudes? It's done. It's done. Yep. And that's why I love going on Indiegogo and seeing new stories.
Yep. You have a point. And here's the thing too: if you have good writers who are given a chance, there still could be good stories with those characters. The thing is, they keep messing it up. They keep taking a certain storyline and they want to keep going with it. Like you said, they keep regurgitating the same shit over and over. But no, I know what you're saying too with all that stuff.
But Pete,
because that's the thing, right? So those writers who haven't been given a chance to tell those good stories with those characters, guess what? They're creating their own, and they're creating their own worlds, and that's what's more fucking important. And that's what you're seeing on Indiegogo. Stuff like this project, like all the projects you've seen so far, it's the same deal. It's good creators that weren't given a chance to work on those other properties, and guess what? We're doing our own, and it's even better because it's not regurgitated shit. You don't know what's coming. You don't know how the characters are going to act. Read the story, get invested in it. See where it's going to go. See where the series, what we're planning out. That's the cool thing about what we're doing too, man.
Ouch. There's a harsh comment. Johnny Cage says the most original Batman story lately was Gotham High.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotham High.
But yeah, we don't need the Gotham High. We need Ninja Blast. That's what we need. So tell us about Ace, Fatal. What's going on with Ace? What's his story? What's his deal? Who's he gonna have to lock swords with?
Damn, you just got ahead of me. I wanted to ask that.
Don't choke,
you can still ask it.
Tell us the story, Fatal.
I'm gonna give y'all the story. Miriam says she wants the story. I'm gonna give everybody the story.
Yeah, over here it's like past midnight. I want a bed night, bedtime story, bedtime story.
I got you right here. This is gonna be a good bloody story for you to go to sleep to. Here it goes. Yeah. This story right here takes place in Neo Japan. I'm not gonna say it's on like a Blade Runner type of futuristic story. It's it's a near future story. It's almost close to this timeline, and the main character Ace, he's a orphan. We learn throughout the story what happens to his father, but that's going to be the main plot. It's basically a ninja revenge story. Ace is adopted or found by Master Genshin, that old man that look like Gandalf right there. I love wizards. I love the look of wizards, so I wanted to put that in my book. And Master Genshin, he's the master of an art form called Shadow Blast Ninjutsu.
Damn.
And he teaches Ace while he's raising Ace this art form. And it becomes a problem later on in the story with his brother. His brother is his name is General Ganto. He's the general of Neo Japan. And once General Ganto discover what's going on with Ace, he's going to be pissed because this art form, this ninjutsu has been a secret amongst their family for a long time. I forgot the Japanese name for outsider, but I put it in the book. The name leaves me right now, but
Katie, you got that?
Yeah. Oh, so far the most interesting part is the Japanese Gandalf.
I thought you might know the Japanese word for outsider.
Did you pick the staff I gave him too? I gave him a staff too.
You mean Gandalf?
Yeah, this Gandalf. This the Japanese.
No. You don't have the pronunciation right. That's Gandalf.
Gandalf.
That's a problem with Japanese people. They don't know how to pronounce L. You can't pronounce Gandalf. That's Gandalf. Okay.
Don't go down the racist path. Katie, you're skating on thin ice.
Come on, that's not racist. That's a fact. If you watch some animes, you would already know that they aren't able to say unbelievable. They're gonna say unbelievable.
Chris, thank you so much. It's Gaijin. Ace is a Gaijin when it comes to Shadow Blast Ninjutsu. Now, this is going to be the big turning point in the book. Ace is going to find out a deep, dark secret. And the deep, dark secret is going to put him right in the middle between a feud that's been going on with Master Genshin and his brother, General Ganto. They've been battling it out for decades. They're brothers. They got this feud going on. And Ace is going to be right smack dab in the middle of all that. And when Ace finds out this secret that's been hidden from him for years, he's going to look at his master totally different. To the point, Ace is going to question himself whether, am I going to have to fight and kill my master? Because he's already made it up in his mind that General Ganto is his enemy, but now his master is looking like the enemy as well. So if I give you any more, I'm going to give the story. I don't want to give the story, but back this book is going to be a lot of fun. I guarantee you. It's going to be a great book. It's going to be a blast. If I make it to issue
Ninja
2,
Blast.
If I make it to issue 2, if I make it to issue 3, this book is going to get more violent and it's going to get more dark. And this book right here, the first issue, even though I'm not calling it the first issue, this book right here is probably the lightest of the darkness and destruction and violence that you will see later on. This is just the introduction.
Are we going to get Gandalf the dark gray?
Gandalf the Dark Gray. Yeah.
No, there's gonna be the Saruman thing.
Oh, and I gotta to keep this book from being too dark. I put a character in there that's a sidekick of Ace. He's a robot, and his name is Circuit. And I want you to picture Dave Chappelle inside a robot's body, and that's
I saw this guy right here.
That's him right there.
That's awesome.
And the jokes,
awesome.
I hope people get a kick out of the jokes that I put in this book.
Chappelle.
He's going to be a lot of fun
for that, man.
Yeah, he's going to be fun. He's going to be fun, man. He's going to be fun.
Now, when if this ever makes it to anime or anything like that, is it going to be voiced by Dave Chappelle?
Man, that would be an honor, man,
yeah.
to have Dave Chappelle do that.
That would be incredible. I love it.
I'm rich, biatch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm kind of anxious to see this go dark because it does have a pretty lighthearted vibe here. Looking at it now, but I can see it. I can see it getting dark.
Yeah, I just put the lighthearted stuff there. I didn't put the violence and dark stuff.
Now, one question you're probably going to get on different streams is there titties?
Or is there booties?
I thought about it. I really did. But everybody is pretty much covered in this book because it's two ladies in this book, the Queen of Japan and Master Genshin's granddaughter, and yeah,
and they're both unfortunately covered.
Oh, that's good, man. Listen, there doesn't have to be titties. I'm just telling you that you're going to get that question. I'm surprised if this is the first time I'm surprised.
No, I've gotten it before. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Phoenix Animation in the house. What's up, man? Thanks, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Just congrats to everyone.
Phoenix.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Phoenix is a cool guy. He makes some cool stuff too.
Now, are you guys fans of
collaborate in the future?
What up, Phoenix? You guys fans of Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Casual fan, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this little character right here.
A good amount of
this little character right here is like Joffrey. He's the emperor of Japan. He's the child emperor, and he's totally evil. And I kind of, got that from that Joffrey thing from Game of Thrones. He's a totally evil dude. So you don't never know. You might see a kid get chopped up in this. I don't know.
Dang.
I'm just kidding. That's not gonna happen. But he is an evil character though.
Is he gonna get poisoned?
Oh, go ahead.
Is he gonna get poisoned?
No.
He
might get stabbed.
That would be a spoiler alert.
Is anyone gonna?
He might get stabbed.
That part of the show.
Vinny, how many times have you had the urge, to just damn?
I always have the urge to slap somebody all the time. Oh, you meant Joffrey? Yeah.
All the time.
Yes. The second I saw him, when Batman gave him that piece of equipment, I want to throw him off the fire escape. He was in Batman Begins. I guess I'm the only one who remembers that.
Yes. Power Rider says, "Don't tease me. Chop up that kid."
Do it.
Remember, by the way, Red. Remember Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The impersonation of that Captain America dude.
Uh-huh.
That crooked nose and shit.
You gonna break that out?
Nah, definitely not today. But when I remember Joffrey's, profile face, he had a pretty much the same similar nose.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, and they both have a habit of keeping their mouth open all the time as well.
You know that.
Yep. Catching snacks for later.
Yeah, but he was great in that movie Overlord. That movie was fantastic. With the it's like a military thing that kind of goes into like zombie monsterish kind of.
You're saying it's the same guy? You're saying it's the same guy in the Winter Soldier show?
The one who plays John Walker. Yeah, that's Kurt Russell's son.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
No idea.
Yeah, and he does
That's
have
crazy.
quite a profile. You
He
can
must
see
have
a
kept
little.
that
You can
secret.
see a little bit of Kurt in him, but not enough
Yeah.
to cover up that ugly.
Right. He's way better in that movie Overlord. I'm just saying. So go check it out.
Overlord. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you see him as that ugly because of that ugly nature he's portraying in that in the TV series.
No, he's just got those lip curl things going on that I don't care for, and the mouth always hanging open is not. I can't take it.
It would
He
be
got
kind
that
of
jaw
strange
like-
if you were interested in guy's mouth curl, right?
But now that you say that, he got the Kurt Russell mouth and jaw.
Yeah,
He has that.
Yeah.
but Kurt Russell closes his mouth on occasion. That's the difference. What about's here? What's up? What about? He says Overlord was cool. Yeah, I don't think I saw Overlord.
Oh, dude, it's a must watch. That shit is gnarly. You'll love it, Red. You'll fucking love it. Yeah, I saw what Johnny Cage put too. Vinny will slap you only if you miss a payment date.
Is that true?
It is true.
He might also slap you if you mention spaghetti twerking in person.
No, it's macaroni twerking.
Or macaroni twerking. I don't think it matters what kind of pasta. He's probably going to slap you.
This racism against Italians. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a major lawsuit. Class action.
You know what would be? Listen. You can choose. It's either racism when it comes to pasta, or it can be blasphemy, and it can be twerking in a pizza.
That is blasphemy. And it's not just for Italians. If you're twerking on a pizza, that's blasphemy. That's like dancing on the flag. You don't do that. No.
See? That's why racism.
I'm kind of in agreement there. Yeah, you don't waste pizza like that.
You waste
You
your
right?
pizza. That's right.
Why would you waste pasta like that? My question is.
Well,
I wouldn't.
Well,
pasta-
that make me think
That's
of
the
that.
follow-up.
What was that? That streamer girl, or whatever, that was selling her bathwater. I can't remember her name, but that was going around for a while. But I was thinking Vinny could sell the pasta that he twerks in and see how much money he makes.
What was her name? Bella? It was Bella something.
Bella.
Yeah, Bella something. I can't remember.
I can't keep up with
Bella-
these thoughts.
Yeah.
Angel hair twerking, says Pale Rider. Sugar Chris says Vinny will slap a mouthy dame that steps out of line. See, we all love pizza. If you don't love pizza, there's something wrong with it. You should see a doctor or reevaluate your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Of course, Chris knows the thought you're talking
Bella
about.
Delphine. That's right.
There you go. Red's like, I got too many thoughts in my mind right now.
Nice.
Way too much. But yeah, guys, check out Ninja Blast, man. This book looks fun as
Definitely.
hell. I backed it. You should too.
And I want to thank Red Gay so much because he helped save my book.
Really?
Because I was about to destroy myself, man. I didn't put no shipping on there.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
That's an important detail that sometimes is missed. But yeah, you definitely
Very
wanna-
important, especially when you have Canadians. And I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Canadian. Don't get me wrong, Canada, I love you. But when you have a bunch of people from Canada back in your book, you're definitely going to need some shipping attached to that bad boy.
Same. Where is Sim? We need Sim.
Unless you want to be homeless, yes.
Yep.
Fatal. It's the most
Stolen money
expensive
away.
so far. Most expensive, I think, has been Australia and New Zealand. So yeah,
Really?
those will put you in the poorhouse if you didn't have shipping.
That's for sure.
I
He's
want
not
to
joking.
ask y'all something real quick, though.
Especially depending on how much you're shipping to them, because it goes up quick internationally. It goes up so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask y'all a question, though. This is my first campaign. Did you guys ever make big mistakes on y'all campaigns? Y'all first one? Or was did y'all have a flawless victory?
Well, nothing's ever flawless.
Right.
I don't think, but
There's always hiccups.
nothing major. Yeah, nothing major.
Yeah, nothing
Okay.
major. You know.
Not major, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm glad the
Yeah,
rookie's hanging
overlook
out
it.
with the champions right now. You know?
Hey, listen, buddy. I just got to tell you right now, Fatal. Your campaign's doing better than my first campaign. So
Nice.
Really?
yes, my first campaign
Wow.
did shit because nobody knew who I was. I wasn't
Right.
in any
See-
proper circles or whatever.
See, this is the
yeah.
thing too. Don't nobody know me. That's why, you know.
Everybody knows.
But
plenty of people know you, Fatal, just not not
you
necessarily over here.
You got a platform.
But I
to
feel
get
like,
to.
to me, I'm feeling like I won the championship. I didn't even think I was gonna make it this far.
You did, man.
Like you can kill me right now. So Jason Voorhees can come through my door right now and stab me live on camera, and I would die a happy man.
Fatal, if that happened, nobody would get their book.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like you have so many dark parts to follow.
Like, at least I got the goal.
You gotta fulfill first, buddy.
Yeah, you're right. Let me fulfill first, then Jason Voorhees can come in and stab me to death.
No.
I keep picking on you. You done yet?
You gotta
see that. What about Noju? Hail the Dark Council.
I still need a few bedtime story yet. Don't you die there.
Okay, gotcha. Oh,
So,
and,
guys,
I can't wait to get Bowen. I'm a proud backer of that book.
Yeah, man,
we're about to cover that right now, Katie.
Oh my God.
Just real quick, because I know you're a big complainer.
I'm not a big complainer. I have big problems with short pitches. Should I leave it up to you?
This is going to be a movie. I promise you. This is going to be a movie.
Yeah, maybe South Park-ish, something like that.
If
I learn how to animate.
Tell you what, Katie, I'll give you some time. I'll play the trailer, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Was that enough time, Katie?
No. But okay, fine. Here goes.
What's going on with this cabbage feet stuff in the chat?
Remember that cartoon when I had that funky hairstyle?
Oh, this is related to that little character?
Yes. And I just wanted to say, like, backbones, we are already in demand. We have like beautiful success. Still trying to get, still trying to get people more, because we made another stretch goal. Like, if we get to 21K, Pale Rider is gonna eat like 10 pounds of cabbage. And
is that on there? I missed that.
Yeah. I think I decided to upload it today when after this stream it's gonna be there, because I think it's a good stretch goal, So when we're gonna get over there, Pale Rider is gonna make a video of him eating cabbage all night long. So yeah, I think that's gonna be satisfaction enough.
10 pounds is a lot, man.
That is a lot.
10 pounds.
And don't let Apollo Patriot get a hold of that stretch goal.
Christ almighty.
No, we have like 72 pages of black and white manga, Fatal J, less words, less bubbles, more action, more pictures. You're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna love it, man.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah,
I love the artwork in this one.
All about the action.
Yeah, and on top of that, since we crossed 13K pretty much with ease, Red Gaze wrote this beautiful mini comic about Jesse's favorite comic himself, comic within a comic, and it's about Mudman, and there's going to be another lovable character that we introduced, I think, yesterday, right? If I remember well.
Yes, we announced the character yesterday, yes.
Yeah, and the name is going to be, correct me if I pronounce it wrong, Indigenous Jones.
Correct.
Okay, so that's and there's going to be another favorite character. Should I announce it maybe? Or let people wait?
I think everyone knows about that character, don't they?
I don't really know, but whatever. So Gretchen is going to make...
I just want to say this real fast. The layout you did to your campaign on Indiegogo is fantastic.
Yeah, great effects.
That is great.
Aesthetic, I should say.
Thank you.
It's amazing, yeah. This one and the one you did for Sunsworn, both of those are just absolute. No, and Witch Hunter, holy shit! Yeah, you did those 3 of them, just killer.
Yeah, man.
Now this is what you can do: either I copy that or I hire your services for my next campaign, because that looks beautiful and wonderful.
Anytime, every time. No, not a problem. Gladly will help.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome.
You got good stuff. Comic Skater in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother or sister. So yeah, guys, check out Bonds. You don't want Katie to look like this right here. Okay? So make sure you back Bonds.
Come on, don't try to make me angry. Why do you portray me in such a bad light? I'm sitting here in my pajamas. I just got a bad night, like that. Good night.
I'm just saying we don't want this, right? We want this.
I do. I want to see
all confused. This is how she looked when she crossed like 10K. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, what the hell?
Of course. And you were sitting like that person right next to her, like Rick,
like that.
I think there's something you should be putting on here, and it should be that side profile with the nose thing, which you did with that John Walker.
Dude, I can't. I'm literally sitting here in my pajamas. I'm gonna show. I don't know. Some other day.
No. I'm saying you need to put that on the campaign. I'm just saying.
Oh, right. Maybe I'll make a special Walker coin. That will look like Caesar, but other way around.
What?
Like good. Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar was quite well known that he has a really big nose. So this is gonna look like the other way around.
It's called the Roman nose.
Whatever.
Got some questions in the chat here now. Hiring your services. I need a service rendered.
My good sir, lady, I don't dare to question your gender. We were talking about graphic services.
Of course. So yeah, check out Bonds if you haven't backed it already. You're gonna be missing out. So you want to do that.
Oh man, I'm in. I'm gun ho for this story.
Yeah, wait till you see. Just wait till you see, man, because there's another Sunstorm going out, and that's even better. Man.
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? I can't contradict that, right?
You better stop talking, man.
Of course it is. The best around. But before I do that, we got another project to talk about. Shadow of the Kraken is in the house.
Yes,
Vinny, would you like me to run the trailer first?
Sure. Sounds good.
Alrighty.
My God. Is that another Red Gaze special?
Of course it is.
Red Gaze, is you like the king of comic book trailers now?
Yeah.
He is.
Well, you know,
I just want to take my
every
trailer,
time I
throw
see a
it in
new
the
one, it
trash.
just blows me away. I'm like,
I just
it's
want to
better than
throw
the
my
last
stuff
one he
in the
did.
trash. Hey, yeah, I want to throw my stuff in the trash and let Red Gaze redo my stuff.
You're right.
Yeah, and I just need to point out that this project is such a great pirate project that even Mike Bancroft couldn't resist, and I had to buy a dress. You know how I had to buy a shirt and dress it up. You know, to
and pretend like somebody sent it to him through the mail, right?
yeah, you're right. And he was just trying to dress up as the main character, but failed miserably. And you know, Vinny, you're just
good old Stubby. He tried. Stubby Bancroft, he tried. I think Albino Thunderbuns, though, he hit a home run. He has a whole getup with the hat. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah. Joe doesn't play. He don't play.
Yeah, Joe,
did you draw your major character according to Albino Thunderbuns?
Listen, I think I'm going to model all my books after Albino Thunderbuns. In fact, that's a perfect title for a book.
Yeah,
Albino Thunderbuns.
I agree. And I told him, look, dude, like he's making stuff of his own, and I was like, dude, if there's anything other than Thunderbuns comics, count me out.
Yeah.
How do you pass up on that?
Right.
Seriously.
Really, Frog G just said it, a new hashtag, just so you know, you need to use it.
Oh yeah. What's up, Frog G? Thanks for being in the chat, my man.
What up, Frog G?
Frog G.
Oh shit. Frog G.
He's always out there dropping those links, promoting people and on Twitter. If you're not following Frog G on Twitter, you're wrong. So you should follow him immediately.
I follow Frog G.
Yeah, be right and go follow him. Because Frog G's the man. But speaking of the man, our main character is in this book for sure. You know, Nathaniel James Callan. This dude is an incredible character. I can't wait for you guys to see his full story and what I'm going to be doing with this. But he goes from being part of the Royal Navy into piracy. His men kind of went rogue, and that was kind of like his last straw. They were doing some heinous shit, and you'll see what happens. It's a very violent, crazy scene.
Did you see this, Benny?
What?
Hulk Hogan was excited about Shadow of the Kraken.
Was he? I had no idea.
It's Chris, so take it with like an entire truckload of salt.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. Interesting. I don't know what happened, but I didn't see WrestleMania.
Oh,
apparently, apparently he was dressed up as a pirate at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
What up, Mutt? We got my boy Mutt. Mutt is working on Ninja Blast as well. Thank you, Mutt.
Heck yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, he's lettering the comic for me.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
What's up, man? Yeah, good to see you, brother.
Beautiful. That's killer, man.
That's Mutt Man, correct?
That's Mutt. Yeah, that's Mutt Man.
The man behind Hero. One of the men behind Hero.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool indeed, man. Hell yeah.
My bad, man. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No,
sorry, me too. Sorry, me too.
But unlike Jay though, I don't have a team behind me on this. It's just me. So I'm my letterist. I'm my artist. I'm my writer.
I tell everyone that about my stuff too. Yeah. But I'm
Vinny, I was right about to ask you, did you did the colors? Vinny, I was about to ask you, did you do the colors yourself?
I did everything. Much like in this fantastic book, City of Venus, this was all me as well. So if you are on the fence or you don't know, because a lot of people go, oh, artists aren't writers, blah, blah, blah. Check this book out. I think you'd be very happy with it. Everyone who got it can't wait for the sequel. And that's coming after I'm completely done and fulfilled with Shadow of the Kraken. So you're going to see a sequel to City of Venus. This is still available too, by the way. Did everything on here. Just a fantastic, beautiful project. But yeah, Shadow of the Kraken.
Titties and booties.
It's not just titties and boobies. It's a story. But it's going to be amazing. And I think you guys are all going to love it.
Oh, snap. He really was a pirate.
Hulkamaniacs.
Who is the black guy next to him? I thought it was 50 Cent, but I can't see that far.
I'm not sure. It kind of does look like 50 Cent. I'm not sure when this is from.
I haven't been following any of this stuff, so I really don't know.
And so it's true. Hulk Hogan is a fan of Vinny, a Shadow of the Kraken.
Yep.
That's
what
awesome.
he's saying right. That's what he's saying right there. Support Shadow of the Kraken, brother.
Right? He's trying to. He's like, Vinny's a Hulkamaniac, and I'm going to support this book. He went to WrestleMania for me. It's amazing. So, shit, had I known that, I'd be hashtagging him all day long.
Do it.
We might have to have a cameo in the book. No, never mind. He'll try to beat me up for royalties and stuff. Forget about that.
G says,
Anyway.
can confirm. Waiting for City of Venus too. Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's next after Shadow of the Kraken.
It is, man. It is. And yeah, I'm going to make sure that book is completed before I launch. This is the only project where I want to at least test the waters of, so to speak, of running a campaign and actually still working on it. And yeah, this one I'm looking to get it done and fulfilled towards the end of the year. So that's kind of my goal on it. That's why we have some time to hit some stretch goals on it. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy adventure. But not only are we going to be like getting into this character, but you're going to see a lot of like historically accurate stuff going on. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the slave trade that actually went on. Half the crew is made up of freed slaves and other defectors from the Royal Crown. So you're going to see how everyone's kind of how they work together, because it's a really cool element of Pirates of the Caribbean, the actual real ones. They did all work together. They would free slaves and they'd be part of their ships, and you'd see what they were doing. And I want to get a little bit into that because all these movies and stuff, they're afraid to go near it. I don't know why. It's part of history. It's fucking stupid to skip over.
It is weird.
Yeah, so I'm going to be covering some of that in the series.
And they change in history too with the movies.
Oh, they always fucking do. It's insane. Because yeah, I mean, like you're going to see some pirates. Obviously, since I'm going to be in this area, and you're going to be seeing all a good number of them, I'll say. But yeah, some of them are going to make a very big impact in the story. Others are going to just kind of like cameos, just to kind of have them there. But you'll see where I'm going with it. The villain right there on screen. This dude, he is a very notorious guy, and he works from the shadows, pulling the strings. But he's got other connections to other elements that are going to happen in this story and with other pirates. So you'll see some of that and kind of like the groundwork that I'm kind of building for him. But there is a big reveal with him towards the end of the book, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, he's pursuing the main characters. There's going to be treasures. There's going to be hot women. That cover I have with the skull on it, that's a rare variant that when I'm ready to fulfill, I'm going to be pulling that from all the tiers. So I suggest if you're going to grab it, please grab at least the feature tier so you have both covers, because it does play a very big part of the story. There's a map that is actually etched in and carved into the skull that leads to some other kind of crazy and bigger things as well. There's going to be a bit of a supernatural twist in this story. So it's not just straight up, historically accurate kind of, timepiece, but I'm going to have other stuff going on in here. But again, it's enough to get you kind of on your toes and not always expect what you think is going to happen with the story. That's something I like to do with a lot of my books, and all my projects are connected. So if it's not an Easter egg, it's a direct connection to other books and characters, including the one that I showed before. So you'll see some really good stuff happening.
You got a Vinny verse going on, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Mela Art World. That's it. Yeah. So, be sure to back this. And if you haven't backed my other projects, please do so. Shadow of the Kraken is the newest one, but the previous one was Through the Woods, hardcover, beautiful book. This thing is 100 pages. Look at the size of that too. It's a beautiful monster of a book. I did it just like the like those kind of French European books. You have all the beautiful stuff you need in here. I still have drawing tiers available, and if so, I put them inside the book. So if you do want the more expensive tier, go ahead, grab it. This whole story is just absolutely amazing. If you're into ghost stories, this is a perfect thing for you guys. Lots happening in this story as well, but it is a contained story, so you'll have issues 1, 2, and 3. They're all collected. They're in here, so you have one solid story. Yeah, it's a beautiful, thick book. I think you guys are gonna be very happy with it. We crossed,
and we all know.
The ladies love remember that. Remember that.
The ladies love it thick. Remember that.
That one might be an even better clip. Thanks, Vinny.
Sure. So yeah, be sure to please back and support these books. Shout out to the Kraken again. It went through some bumpy roads in the beginning. My first week was fantastic, and then some people tried to hurt my campaign a lot. So
that's messed up.
Yeah, try to give them that big fuck you by supporting this, because the more that I get in here, the more cool shit I can unlock for you guys. And I really do want to hit those stretch goals, because I want more pages in this book for you. This is 50 pages start, just so you know, perfect bound. If it goes higher, I'm going to put somewhere between 10 to 15 extra pages in here. So lots of good stuff. And by some miracle, if we hit the ash can, it'll be another book you guys will get, because the amount of stuff that I have, because I've been doing concept artwork, storyboards, all kinds of cool stuff for this story and these characters for like close to 2 to 3 years on and off. So like I'm really building something great here. It's not just I came up with it and I'm just trying to get it out there for a quick buck. No, I put thought into all these characters, and you're going to see the struggle of the main character too. He's going to go through a lot of, how far is too far? Is he breaking his own rules that he's set in place? Because he doesn't want to be like the scumbags that he came from, those, like those rogue guys. This is going to be a different kind of story form, but treasure, bloodlust, there's a lot that I'm playing with in this. So I hope you guys are going to love it and continue to support it.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't you?
Right. Yeah,
then he's got a proven track record of delivering, man. He's always delivered quality, nothing but.
Yeah.
And beautiful art. Like you said, he does it all himself. Vinny's the man. Yeah. Vinny, you will always have my respects there.
Vinny's not the man. Vinny's the king.
I like that. I'm gonna
have to get a crown. Be careful, because earlier on, Johnny Cage was trying to crown him the Twir King.
Not okay.
Okay, we already agreed he's a king when it comes to fulfilling, right?
Yeah,
of course.
I think arguably, am I the only one who's fulfilled 5 campaigns in such a short amount of time?
Wow.
That I can think of, yeah.
Yeah, to my knowledge, yes.
And this
I'm like Darth Vader. I'm like Darth Vader. Impressive.
Wants to know why you're always eating on streams, Fatal.
Because he's teaching everybody how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta show y'all how to do it. The Fatal J eating streams are coming, where I don't say a single word. I'm just eating. Okay, so look out for me.
And only Hungry Chad is invited.
Some people are into that.
Jay, I got a perfect streaming partner for you. It would be Carla. She's into the ASMR stuff. She was doing some crunching on the last stream. It was fantastic.
You mean something like this?
Yes.
Just
exactly like that.
That was the last sound everyone heard on the stream. Yes, and Johnny Cage is harassing me, so I will do it. Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you
to this bad boy right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed out on the novel, there's still some available as add-ons on this campaign.
So this is the comic right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a 52 plus page graphic novel. Probably going to end up closer to 60. Just beautiful work. Katie's doing the interior, so you know it's going to be good. We got beautiful covers on this. One by Katie and one by Vinny. Just excellent.
I'm trying to decide at this moment which one you want. I told Red Games this morning. I said I'm going to back it, but maybe I just need to get both.
I think so, because right there next to that beautiful image, you can see a tier that has both covers.
Yeah, I might have to get both.
Just saying.
Because you guys both did an incredible job. I can't decide.
Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, we love working with Red. He's the fucking best, man. Like I said, one of my best friends in this thing from
y'all don't understand. Me and Red Gaze used to rob channels together.
Oh yeah, I want to do that again, Fatal. When is that coming back?
We got to do that again
because it got to come back.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff. That was one of the most fun times I've ever had on the stream.
Nice.
No, I'm not joking, man. That was fun.
Yeah, I might have to bring it back.
Hell yeah. But yeah, this story takes place between the first and second novel. It's a standalone story. You do not need to grab the novels if you're not into reading and all that good stuff. If you just want to read speech bubbles and not a ton of them, like Bendis, then yeah, this is what you're looking for. But ideally, of course, you want to grab everything because it's an entire universe full of dynamic characters, awesome places, just all kinds of events going on, different factions that come and go. It's yeah, we just got all kinds of stuff going on. But on this particular story, there are three main characters here: Aster Sunsworn, Trip Vengeance, and Ginny Zinn are taken to a desolate world where they have to fight for their life in an attempt to save precious resources that are needed by their organization, as well as one of the last remaining disciples of Ul, by a sinister character named Kavar, who is a remnant of the Violet Circle, who they defeated in the first novel. But as you can see, we got these are known as Drakor. I know it's easy to call them dragons because they look like dragons. They pretty much are space dragons, but they need a space dragon name. We call them Drakor. But yeah, these are some just nasty beasts. They're not super intelligent. They are more bestial type creatures. But yeah, these characters are going to have quite a fight on their hands trying to rescue this young lady. And
so is Sunsworn going to fight the dragons, or he going to be riding the dragons, or how is that going to go?
Well, let me just put it to you this way: he's in this ship.
Gotcha.
So yeah, there's going to be some just beautiful action scenes. I mean, like this is the tip of the iceberg. What's on the campaign page? Katie is just making some really beautiful scenes for the interiors, and it's going to blow your mind. That much I promise you. It's just going to be nonstop action. This is just like a great adventure. You know, if you consider the Sunsworn novel series, you know, like say that's the TV series, this would be the movie in between seasons, right? This is, yeah, just a fun action-packed punch in the face.
It's like when you have anime and there's this OVA, you know, the OVA series. That's like a short story in between the series.
Yeah. Wait, why is Chris saying "damn you, Katie"?
Because I did the ASMR sound. So.
Right.
You want me to repeat it?
Yeah,
I think that's what he's asking for. Yeah.
No.
I was going to say now his pants are off and the red dress is going on.
That was the taste. Katie's like a drug dealer. See, now you have to pay for it.
Exactly. That's how you get Sims, man. That's how you get Sims. And next time I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, bring a head of cabbage and just gonna start munching the cabbage in front of everybody.
No. Well, and speaking of Sims, if you're into the sexy ladies, we do have a tier on this called Sirens of Sunsworn, featuring 3 beautiful trading cards by Carla Tornielli, 3 beautiful art prints by Katie, as well as a book cover of your choice, and there's going to be a sweet ass poster as well. There's all kinds of awesome tiers to choose from. There's a lot of add-ons on this as well, so if you want to take a look at those on your purchase, definitely do that. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys getting me this far. Hope to keep it on going and make this, this Star Wars is dead, right? We need something new. All of our franchises are dead. Star Trek's dead. Fucking everything is dead.
Yep.
We need these new IPs. And
you know what's crazy though, Red? I watch Star Wars, I watch Star Trek, and I'll be thinking to myself, okay, they should have did it this way. Well, now with our own IPs, we can do it that way.
Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because how many times have you seen, even in some of the good stuff, right? You're like, man, why'd they do that when they could have done this?
Yeah,
I mean, here we got the control, we got the reins, we can do whatever we want. We can give these awesome people awesome stories that are just going to last generations.
Right.
That's right, man.
Right. It's like being your own production studio.
Yeah, exactly that. So if you have trust in these good people, if you like what you've seen so far, then yeah, just keep on backing these awesome projects and these awesome creators, because one day, I'm pretty sure a lot of these creators are going to be the new mainstream, and that's as it should be, because this is actual, real, pure creative potential here, not the bullshit corporate nonsense we've been getting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty much my spiel. But I guess we'll wrap it up. Pretty close now. Don't forget to check out and back Chaotic Flux. Like I said, Scott's been around a long time. He's putting out good stories, and he's doing it consistently. That's all very important.
Yep.
Scott, you got any last words on this?
If you just please back it. We're trying. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, we are trying to hit some stretch goals. The first stretch goal is a 6x10 print of Zathara being detained by one of the Dread Fiends, and when we hit 6,000, everyone who backs the book will get that print. So we're trying to get there now. Hopefully, here in the also, that's the thing though too. Like I said earlier, everything that besides the regular edition of the book and the PDF is going to go away in late May. So we have till then also to hit the 6,000. So if you would please back the book and help us get there, so we get that print out to everybody.
Hell yeah, man, that'd be awesome. 6,000 and higher higher.
Yeah, and higher. Definitely.
Absolutely. Fatal J, my man. Ninja Blast.
Oh man, final words. I just want to say I want to thank everybody on the panel because you guys have welcomed me with open arms. You guys are an inspiration to me because y'all already on multiple books. I want to be on multiple books. So guys, just keep doing.
Prison J.
Fade it out.
I think he was going to say, keep doing what you're doing. Keep backing these projects.
Hold
And
on, what happened? Did something just happen?
Yeah,
yes.
Did y'all hear me though? Y'all heard me pretty good?
We heard the first
you
part.
Just got cut off at the very end.
Okay, well let me say that again. Okay, let me start from the do 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 do. I gotta rewind.
Right,
like big breastises is what I heard.
Well, I got a feeling that's the only thing you be hearing sometime in your head.
Sometimes I don't know. I can't help it.
All right, here you go again. I just want to thank everybody on the panel because you guys, I'm telling you, every single person on this panel, you guys are inspiring me right now because you guys are already on multiple books. And that's where I want to be on multiple books. So just keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for welcoming me, Fatal J, because it means a lot. And that's pretty much it. Just thank you guys so much. Beg Ninja Blast.
Glad to have you here. Glad we're all back. We're all getting back together and, getting funded. Feels amazing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everybody out there, for making this happen for all of us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank the backers.
Making dreams come true.
That's how we give back as much as we can, man. And that's the point of it. That's why I made a point to do that with Through the Woods. I didn't have to do hardcover. I did it because I wanted to give back to the fans, and I did. So that is an amazing thing. So yeah, please continue to back these projects. We are busting our asses 24/7 to just make the best stories that we can. You know it by the streams that are in our kind of circles. You know where the quality's at. If you don't see us really promoting those other people, there's reasons for it. And again, we're putting our hard work in. So I think it's fair to say, right, Red? If they're on our streams, back them.
Yeah, that's definitely fair to say. I will also say I like to give pretty much anybody a chance, right? So if you're on the channel, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm 100% in and all about it. I'm not saying I'm not either, guys, so don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is anybody's welcome. Basically, my only rule I have here is just don't be an asshole. That's pretty much it. And put out good work too, because if I see something out there that I don't think it'd be fair to ask for money for, then I'm probably not gonna be all about it, because there's a lot of people out there putting out really, really quality stuff, busting their ass. And I don't want to see anything half-assed, and I don't want shitty people. So that's pretty much all. That's it. That's pretty much all it's about.
Exactly.
There's rule number 3. There's rule number 3. Be respectful to your backers.
Absolutely. Well, that's rule number 1, actually.
Yeah, it's always rule number 1.
Yeah, that's don't be an asshole. You know what I mean? That's kind of generally speaking. I was kind of talking like when you do a project, and just don't be late with it. Don't take years to make it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Don't take years.
I backed the book years ago and still haven't got the book yet. Just
Same
excuses.
here. It's red and it's some kind of a chicken.
Yeah, I got that one finally. I got it.
Well, Vinny, I'm gonna tell you mine. Mine has to do with a ninja book.
Oh,
yeah.
I
will put him on blast and just say his name, but I'm not gonna do it.
See, I have a really big problem with that because I have a really poor memory. So sometimes I can back something when I don't get it in 3 years. I forgot that I backed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That happened to me too.
Not too long ago, I was thinking about what. There's some more books I'm supposed to get. Are they coming? And I went and checked my Indiegogo. Like, there's a couple books I have on there, like about a year or two ago that I backed still haven't gotten. I'm like, okay. When's that?
This
one
book I'm talking about
having
having
refresh
came
your
out.
memory, like she was saying.
This book I'm talking about having came out in years though. Ali Garza.
All right, I don't really want to turn into a bitch fest.
No.
Okay, no.
I was gonna say and on my streams, if I find out or I see that your campaign is being traced, so any kind of plagiarism, you are not welcomed on my channel. That's one stipulation I want people to fucking know when it comes to what we're doing. Put out quality work. People are paying premium prices. Give them premium books, plain and simple. Don't half-ass it. Don't try to be a con artist. Get some good stuff out there. Because there are artists who see it, there are people who know. And
Frog Gina says never half-ass two things when you can whole-ass one thing. It's mad. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's the point, man. That's the point. Put out quality, put out original stuff. Yeah. Don't be a jerk to your backers or to anyone for that matter. And it's in regard to the backers. You guys can be assholes all you want. I don't care. That's fine. Just rag on us all you want to. That's your right as a backer. But I'm talking about creators. Yeah, just be respectful to each other, and we're all here to have a good time and make good stuff, and that's what it's all about. Right. So keep the drama for your mama. And McKinney, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, brother. Good to see you in the chat, by the way.
And that's
the man with the scariest impersonation ever.
So
says hail to all these amazing creators on panel. Thank you, man. McKinney is also an amazing creator.
Y'all know McKinney said he's about to do a campaign as well.
Well, it's about time.
But that's what we were saying. Mac, as soon as you do, man, as soon as you're ready to launch, you come over. We're gonna have you on. You know it, brother.
Yeah.
By the way, when this is over, head over to White Cat Comics. Just so you guys know.
White Cat Comics.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Vinny, listen, buddy. Listen, I'm getting there. All right, we're not closing out the stream yet. We went off on a tangent. My bad. Is what happened. But back Shadow the Kraken as well. Do that immediately if you haven't already. Yes, don't forget Bonds. Katie, do you have any last words on Bonds?
Yeah,
back that shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are still a few things that need to be done. I mean, the Mudman kind of surprised me. So the 72 pages are finished, but I don't have Mudman finished. So maybe we're gonna do some kind of drawing fun stream, so people can see how Mudman is being created and born at some point. Because who knew you would come with such an amazing story, right? So we'll see.
No.
I knew.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Seriously, that's going to be fun. Makini says, I never said that. Maybe someday.
Makini, you didn't say that. Makini, you said that when I was there. You said, I'm thinking about coming out with a comic book with Ninja Girls or something like that.
Just make it someday soon. How about that?
Yeah. Do that.
But yeah, thank you all for coming out tonight. Oh, before we go, I did promise Chris one thing. And yeah, that's that. That's Dancing Marinus, in case you don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Thanks for all the support that you give all these awesome creators. Always good to see you guys. You guys are the backbone of what makes this thing work. So we always apprate you.
Absolutely.
And I'm just gonna take you out on some sunscreen.
Night, guys.
So have a good one. Head over to White Cat Comics. Check out MILF Mondays, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.